It's a fight for freedom and even life itself. That's how Ibrahim Parlak describes his fight to stay in the United States. Parlak is a Kurdish immigrant, and for decades he's been accused of having ties to a terrorist group. Now his fight has reached another critical turning point. WSBT 22's Patrick Roth is here, and Patrick, things are almost a complete 180 from the last update we had.
Yeah, Jennifer, it looked like Parlak might be able to stay in the United States back in October. Now, that's because out of the more than 70 countries he had applied to for a visa, none would give one to him. Now he says the one country he absolutely cannot go back to has offered him one, and the Department of Homeland Security wants to send him there.
I basically worked for freedom my whole life. America is where I found it. Now someone in America is trying to take that away from me, and I'm not gonna give up.
That is how Ibrahim Parlak has described his decade-long battle to stay in the United States. Earlier, the problem was he was in violation of his probation because no country offered him a visa. The good news then was that meant there was no country he could be deported to. Now the problem is Turkey. The country he fled in the 1990s has offered him a visa.
Our government was making some kind of deal with Turkey to get documents, and so now last week we find out that they have it.
Meaning he could be deported back to Turkey, which is facing its own problems with internal strife since October, especially in the Kurdish regions, where Parlak is originally from.
There was a ceasefire going on, but now the situation totally changed. I mean, it's almost a civil war.
Turkish media has been following the Parlak case and using ominous language to describe his potential return. He's also received threatening emails from people claiming to be in Turkey.
I'm a clear target. I mean, everybody's showing me as a target, but I don't have any way to protect myself against all of this, and everyone, including DHS, is aware of that.
Parlak says he's the target of groups ranging from the Turkish government to ISIS, and Jennifer, he and his supporters say that if he is sent back to Turkey, his life is very much in danger.
So what's he doing now to try to stay in the United States?
So they're working on a couple of angles to make sure that he's not deported suddenly. One of their major concerns is that Congress is in recess right now. He's had a lot of support from the House of Representatives, including Fred Upton, whose office says that they're going to continue to monitor the situation and ensure his safety and hopefully that he can stay here. Another problem that they've been having, though, is when it comes to the Senate, where former Senator Carl Levin was very active and had introduced private legislation to keep him here. They don't have that right now.
Yeah, he's had a lot of uphill
This
battles.
has been a really complicated case, yeah.
Patrick, thank you very much.